Imagine a punishment meant to leave you breathing but not quite living. Day after day, a tiny fork digs under your chin every time you nod off. You can't speak, can't lie down, can't even swallow without metal teeth reminding you who's boss. Death isn't on the menu. Madness is. Meet the Heretic's fork and its quiet cousin, the neck trap, two medieval specials cooked up to crack minds, not bones. Knights and castles make lovely postcards, but behind the battlements the Middle Ages ran on fear. Most people picture the rack or the Iron Maiden big, showy, bloody. Far nastier were the tools that left no scars on skin but shredded sanity itself. They didn't need to tear you apart. They simply removed every comfort you need to stay human: sleep, movement, a voice. Stay with me. This is history's darker psychology class, and the tuition is your peace of mind. Spain, 1492. The Inquisition knocks, and suddenly your opinions about God are a capital problem. They don't want your life yet. They want your signature on a confession. Enter the Heretic's fork, a palm-length metal rod with a fork at each end. One side parks under your chin, the other against your chest. A leather collar locks it in place. Simple physics: twitch, speak, try to sleep, and the prongs break skin. The genius? Time. A body can break in an hour on the rack. The fork prefers the slow drip. Victims wore it for days, sometimes weeks. Exhaustion pools behind your eyeballs. Every heartbeat nudges the spikes. Hallucinations arrive around day 3. Sleep deprivation's welcome wagon. Neighbors watch you stumble past the church, wordless, a walking billboard for orthodoxy. Records show a scholar who endured 12 fork days before admitting he danced with Satan. He signed the parchment, was burned anyway, and the whole town got the memo. Doubt costs more than you can pay. If the fork is a mute button, neck traps are the pause key on your entire body. Picture an iron collar lined with stubby spikes. Move your head, feel a handful of bee stings. Some models chain you to a wall, others force your chin skyward with a metal plate so you can't even nod properly. Public shaming was half the fun. Shopkeepers who shortchanged the taxman wore the collar in the square while townsfolk filed past, giggling at every involuntary flinch. Try sleeping when a millimeter shrug wakes you with pain. After a week, victims often stopped resisting altogether. A textbook case of learned helplessness. Break the will today, collect confessions tomorrow. Medieval jailers didn't know REM cycles or cortisol levels, but they understood human software bugs. Remove sleep, reason phrase, remove control, hope dissolves, add an audience, shame multiplies. Combine the three and you get a confession factory. Modern prisons still exploit the same flaws: solitary confinement, shackles, bright lights. History loops when no one's watching. Meet Maria, village midwife, 1487. A noblewoman dies in childbirth. Whispers blame Maria's witch herbs. They clamp on a neck trap and parade her each market day. By the 4th sleepless night, she's unsure whether she hexed anyone. By the 7th, she swears she flew over rooftops on a goat. The court records her confession like a grocery list, then light the match. The fire ends her body. The torture ended her mind long before. Survivors weren't lucky. Many were shunned as walking ghosts, their credibility cremated alongside their sanity. The Heretic's fork and neck traps weren't built to kill. They were built to teach. Lesson: authority can reach inside your skull and rearrange the furniture. Remember these contraptions the next time you hear sophisticated interrogation. The spikes may be plastic, the collar may be a jumpsuit, but the goal owning your mind never changes. History's whispers carry a warning: guard dignity, or someone will steal it and charge admission to watch it break.